There is something greater than anything the world has to offer. Money, fame, fortune. It's finding meaning to your life, to find a purpose for living. And that's what we do at Heston College. We help people find that special calling, to find out what they were born to be and do, to figure out that purpose that's greater than themselves.
And welcome everyone to a very wind-blown city ball diamond here. Rusty Witcher, soon to be alongside Jasmine Pankratz, we hope. Larks are hosting Labette Community College today in a Region 6 Division 2 matchup. Larks coming in today 1-3, and folks, let me tell you, it's windy. It's very windy out. Larks come in 1-3 with a mark and 16-9 overall. Labette 4-12, but they're 3-1 in Region 6 play. The starting lineup for Labette: center fielder number 17, Michaela Malo. She's batting second is left fielder number 21, Megan Taylor. Lauren Pineda, the first baseman, batting third, followed by the catcher number 19, Gwen Smalley, in the cleanup position. Annie Fluman bats fifth, plays third base, with Peyton Nye, the shortstop, in the sixth hole, followed by the designated player today, Abby Westmoreland, batting seventh. Macy Williams is batting eighth, with Emily Harrell rounding out the lineup in the nine hole. Paige Jones getting the nod for Labette today. Defensively for the Larks, Lexi Avalos out there in left field, Taylor Martin patrolling center, Jocelyn Chavez over in right field. Kendall Richardson moved over from second base to the hot corner. She's been a fixture there for the last several games. Sierra Long is up the middle at shortstop, flanked by Kaylin Lastly over at second base. Jenna Schneider is on the first base side of things, and Sam Aramonte behind the dish on the hill. Ashley Yazan. Ashley 10-5 on the season, 96 2/3 inning pitch, but Ashley leading the country in strikeouts with 117 strikeouts in this season. She is actually averaging 8.47 strikeouts per every 7 innings. She has an earned run average of 3.19. So that's where we stand today, and it's blowing in, gusting to nearly 50 miles an hour. I wish I was making that up. Nearly 50 miles an hour, gusting straight in from center. This wind is supposed to start to shift at some point and move from the southwest to the west and then blow out of the northwest. We've seen a little bit of everything this spring, and Ryan and I, the cameraman, we're about tired of the wind. Without a doubt, we're about tired of the wind. Hey, fans, if you want to get in touch with us, we'd love to hear from you. Send us a text at 620-217-1465. Drop us a line, golarks@heston.edu. If Jasmine gets here, you can also tweet to us and join us in the live chat as we are set to go with Michaela Malo leading things off for the Cards from Labette. About a 2.5-hour drive from Parsons. Malo on the season, 19 of 50. She's batting .380 on the season, 12 stolen bases, 4 runs batted in, 9 walks, 8 strikeouts from the leadoff spot. And the lefty stepping in, and she'll battle against Ashley. Ash again. Some more numbers on Ashley. In 12 complete games, she's given up 100 hits, 67 runs, only 44 of which were earned, and she's walked 34 people, but struck out 117. She's given up 6 home runs. 3 of those were hit on Tuesday when the Larks fell to Hutch in 2 games. And off we go. And Ashley misses high and away. First pitch, 1 ball. Infield in against the slapper. The 1-0. Misses down and away, and now count quickly, 2 balls, no strikes. It's going to be a little bit difficult. That wind is coming right with the pitcher, but enough of a movement, it can make some things, that ball do some strange things this afternoon. The 2-0. There's a strike on the outside corner. Ashley paints that corner. And the count now 2 balls, 1 strike. Ash's pitch. Catching that corner again. Sam Amarante back there framing up perfectly. And the count evens up 2 balls, 2 strikes. Temperature-wise, it's nice. I mean, we're in the mid-60s right now. It was even nicer yesterday, but that wind is just absolutely howling right in our face. That fouled back into the fence. Any ball in the air is going to be an adventure today. And you see how much that wind is playing in. Taylor Martin is almost on the dirt in center field. And the count 2 balls, 2 strikes. I was telling Ryan before, I almost don't feel safe up here in this press box. It's moving so much. Ashley's changeup drifts high, and we're full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. As we're in the top of the first. Strike 3 on the outside corner. Malo frozen at the plate, and she goes down. That'll bring up left fielder Megan Taylor. Taylor, 15 of 46, a 326 batting average. As a team, Labette hitting 340. As this wind is making things difficult. Malo, the righty, showing bunt. She'll pull back, I would bet. Ashley winds up, she does, and Ashley misses high and away. 1 ball. And the count. 101 will stop for just a wind break. Quick little wind break here. And the 1-1, or the 1-0, missing downstairs. And the count 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, no strike, excuse me. Hi, Jasmine.
Hi, Rusty.
How are you?
Well, I'm a little bit angry. What's this chair? How am I supposed to see anything?
There's a strike on the outside corner. That's a good question.
Can I switch you chairs? Okay, thanks.
The count is 2 balls, 1 strike here.
It's so nice of you to offer me that.
Thanks, Ryan.
I'm struggling.
Ashley comes back inside, battles back, catches the inner half, and the count now 2-2.
All right, what'd I miss?
Ashley struck the first batter out.
Of course.
Adding 118 now to her total. I told them how to email, how to text us, but I haven't gotten to tweet or live chat.
Okay. Well, you can tweet at GoLarks, #ForTheNest, or the Heston Softball page already has a Twitter account. You can tweet at that too, and we'll be sure and give you a shout out. Or the most convenient and easiest way is the live chat. You can go ahead and let us know who you're watching, where you're watching from, questions, comments, feedback. We love it all.
That ball is pulled foul, and that will end up somewhere down the street heading towards Heston College. And the count still remaining full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Second full count of the afternoon Ashley's worked into.
So, Rusty, Wichita State lost.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Fly ball, that'll get up and out of play. They did really lose.
Yeah, they just lost by, I think it was 2 or 3.
To Marshall.
To Marshall. Marshall's very first ever tournament win.
I did not know that.
They earned it, though. Wichita State did not deserve to be in the tournament, even though they had
they deserved to be in the
bracket's
tournament.
best interests. They didn't deserve to go on in the tournament. They had 10 turnovers second half.
That's a fly ball that's hammered foul into the tree.
Oh, we could do that. Let us know who you think will win the March Madness tournament.
Yeah, I may or may not have lost a Final Four team last night.
Who?
Arizona.
Arizona, yeah.
That one downstairs and a free pass issued. Taylor aboard after the walk.
This wind is brutal.
This wind is brutal. It is. That'll bring up Lauren Pineda.
It's disgusting.
Pineda on the season. A little bit of a struggle for the sophomore. 12 for 47. She does have 6 runs driven in. But she's a dangerous batter. I remember her from last season. There's a fly ball. That'll hang up in the wind. CeeLo camps underneath it and makes a play. Heston College Media Services on YouTube.
It's Heston College Media Services is what it is.
Gwen Smalley, the catcher, coming to bat. This is the first of 2 today and a 4-game set at home with the Larks. That one missing downstairs. Runner goes. Good throw. Just stayed a little bit high from Sam Amarante. And Taylor swiping second base. Tomorrow there'll be I believe they'll just have an ambient noise audio feed tomorrow.
I feel like we're going to blow away in here.
I was telling Ryan, this is the first time I've ever felt unsafe in this press box. There's a strike on the inner corner to Smalley from Ashley. The count now, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two away here in the first. A runner on second base for Labette. That's on the ground and foul past Kendall Richardson.
For those who don't know, following these games will be the last Hesston College athletic event before a break. Today marks the end of classes.
That's right.
So everyone's on spring break except for the softball players who will have another game tomorrow. Then they'll be on break.
Coffeyville.
And next Friday and Saturday too.
That went downstairs in the dirt. And the count now, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Not loving this wind.
No, I don't think anybody is. That's on the ground to Kendall Richardson. Kendall bobbling it. Throw across. Not in time. And Smalley aboard on the error. Taylor moves over to third base. Now runners in the corners for Labette.
I think these softball players would rather play in rain or snow than wind.
Go Larks watching from the South Pacific today. It's 10 a.m. here. Must be nice.
Yeah. Anywhere but here must be nice.
Today. That pitch from Ashley missing up inside to Andy Fluman, the third baseman. Fluman, 13 of 40, a .325 batting average on the season. There's a strike, runner goes. They may have Taylor caught in a rundown, throw down. Got her at home. She said she never touched a plate, and home plate umpire said I was watching the entire time. She's caught stealing on the 2-5-2 put out, or the 5-2-5 put out. And we'll be back after this on the Lark Network.
My name is Molly Shervany, and both my parents and my older sister have gone to KU. It's kind of the thing we do. And that's what I was planning on too. But I loved the Hesston College tour. I still remember my personal guide, Kimmy, and talking with all the art professors. At KU, I was in a huge group of students, and I didn't really get to see what I wanted. Hesston College made it for me. Taking gen eds at Hesston is helping me build a really strong foundation. I get individual attention and know my professors and everyone in my class. I like the personal relationships, and that's something that Hesston offered that nowhere else did. With this foundation, I'll be ready to finish my major at KU. I'm currently a Hesston Lark, but soon I'll be cheering Rock Chalk Jayhawk at KU.
And welcome back here to the City Ball Diamond and a wind-blown ball diamond. Jasmine and I are here just hoping this press box stays together. It's not very often we have such a vicious southwest wind coming straight across, gusting to nearly 50 miles an hour. Taylor Martin to lead things off here for the Larks in the bottom of the first, followed by Lexi Avalos and Kendall Richardson. This is Paige Jones. Jones' numbers on the season, if I can get to those without them blowing down. Jalen Ruvenot did the pregame announcements, and Jasmine, she was almost hit by a car trying to retrieve the lineup.
What?
Yeah, because it blew away from and went all the way across the street, and she went around the bus and almost got clipped by a car.
That's funny, but kind of not.
Paige Jones, 2-3 on the season, 4 complete games, 40 innings pitched with a 4.90 earned run average. So Taylor to start things off. Taylor's been in a little bit of a funk lately. May have gotten some things going the other day at Hutch. A couple hard hit balls as that one misses away. Taylor, 24.75 at 267, so she has raised her average. Needs to get higher though. practicing outside. They count out 2 balls and 2 strikes. So I found out who leads most of the cheers in the Lark dugout.
Sierra.
No, it's Sam Amarante.
Oh.
And if Sam's up to bat, she hands off to Lindsey James. Count 3 balls, no strikes here to Taylor.
I can always hear Sierra the loudest, that's what I thought.
There's a strike on the 3-0 pitch.
I like Labette's uniforms. All black. Nice.
Taylor takes a strike at the knees, and the count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes as Jones has battled back. Taylor fouls it off and stays alive. Taylor draws the walk, and she's aboard. Leadoff runner aboard for the Larks, and they'll bring up Lexi Avalos. Lexi's family's here today.
Really? There's a lot of family members here, I noticed.
Lex on the season, 35, 478, a 449 batting average. Larks is a team hitting 333. But a lot of good, solid sticks up and down the line of this Larks lineup. Lexi shows bunt, pulls back, but takes a strike on the outer half. Jones gets her sign from her catcher, Smalley. That one's popped up. Taylor on the steal, doubled off. Never hurt anyone, I don't think, and just like that, they're 2 away. On the double play, they'll bring up Kendall Richardson. That pitch too far outside from Jones to Richardson. Count 1 ball. That one stays too low for Kendall.
So how does the wind in softball affect pitching compared to the wind in baseball? Because the lighter ball, further distance.
I don't know.
You think it's the same?
I think it's gonna, with the wind, the way the wind is blowing today, Jazz. I would guess that the pitchers like it because it's giving them a little extra velocity, but also helps their breaking pitches, curveballs, screwballs, that type of thing. Add a little bit of extra oomph to those. As Kendall fouls it back and out of play.
I would have to think that it affects baseball more than it does softball. Of course, it affects softball with wind like this, but
well, I think because the softball's a bigger ball, it's got more of a surface area. The wind can do some stranger things to it, and the seams are so much bigger too. Kendall chases outside, goes down swinging. Larks go quietly after leadoff aboard. We played an inning, no score. We're back after this.
I'm Roman Arnold from Dallas, Texas. I toured my dad's school, Texas A&M, and it really was beautiful, but it was huge. He talked about class sizes being over 100. I visited Heston as a baseball prospect and never looked back. I got the chance to be involved right away, not only on the field, but as a part of the community. Everybody knows each other on campus. We're really close-knit. And if you want faith to be a part of your athletic experience, no one does that better than Heston. I'm not worried about transferring. My advisor saw me out at least a half a dozen times the first semester just to make sure I was on the right track. I started as a Lark at Heston College, and I'm planning on transferring to a state school, Texas A&M. Giga Maggies.
3, 2, 1.
And welcome back here
I
to...
guess I could play another one. Do I need to?
No, we can keep going.
Okay.
We're having a good time. And our final play-by-play broadcast of the before the break, we should say. Again, you guys want to text us, feel free. Send us a text, 620-217-1465. Drop us a line, golarks@heston.edu. Tweet to Jazz, hashtag Fear the Nest, or @GoLarks, or the Heston College Women's Softball page. And get in the live chat. Jasmine will answer any questions, comments, feedback you might have.
We have 19 viewers.
All right. Jazz, what are your plans for spring break?
Work every single day,
Making the money.
which I probably won't make a lot of money. I get the 2 to 5 shift, so that should be good. But
Well,
there's the JUCO
it's a
tournament.
JUCO tournament.
Yeah, that's
Jasmine
the only
works over
reason
in
we're staying
Hutchinson.
Open.
At a very excellent Mexican food restaurant.
Thank you. Did you end up going by yourself?
No,
You
no. I was
didn't
with the
want to?
team,
Oh,
so
okay.
I was with the team, so they chose Freddy's. This is Annie Fluman coming back to bat. She takes a strike as Fluman was at the bat when they caught Taylor coming home. So Fluman goes back in. She's quickly down a strike. Ashley's rise ball misses high in the count, now even 1 ball and 1 strike.
Last year, the women's softball team traveled to California where they played, and that was good. We have a lot of girls from California, actually, who got to see, or their families got to see them play then. And so I think they're going to miss that this year. They got to go to the beach a little bit and team bond. I don't know why they decided not to do it again, but, well, probably because of the van drive they had to endure.
It's a long drive.
Yeah, it is.
A 2-1 as Fluman fouls it back and out of play. If there wasn't wind, it'd be absolutely gorgeous today to play softball.
You're right about that.
This is Kansas March. No such thing. End of March is usually pretty nice. That one stays downstairs. The count now full, 3 balls and 2 strikes to Fluman. Payoff pitch. Fouled back off of Sam. Ash checking on Sam saying, "Are you good?" Sam said, "Sure." See Reese McCreary over there. McCreary, excuse me. Jasmine.
Yes.
Fun fact.
Fun fact.
You ready for this?
I suppose.
Reese has a nickname.
Okay.
Do you know what it is?
No.
She is known as the Sloth on the Heston College women's softball team.
I can say I've never heard anyone call her that.
That one popped back in a play.
Sometimes I wonder if you make up these nicknames and then you just say that they're a thing when they're really not
Nope,
a thing.
that's what they all know her as because she can sleep anywhere. And she's asleep in a van no matter how far they go.
Interesting.
Payoff pitch. Stays downstairs and another walk issued. And that'll bring up shortstop Peyton Nye for the Cardinals. Nye pops the bunt up. Ashley only played a first base in time, but the runner does move up. Fluman moves over on the sacrifice bunt. And that'll bring up Abby Westmoreland. Westmoreland on the season. 8 for 29, 276. There's a good pitch from Ashley outside corner. So Ash starting Westmoreland off with a strike. That one's too far outside. And the count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike, excuse me.
I'm amazed at how these girls can even play right now. I would be miserable out there with the dirt blowing in my face.
Except it's blown. It's offered out of the bunt. And Westmoreland quickly behind as Fluman stealing third. So go-ahead run, the first run of the ballgame, just 60 feet away for the Cardinals with one out. But a 1-ball, 2-strike count to Westmoreland. We're going to see a lot of players calling time today because of this wind. That one high and away from Ashley. And the count evens 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fly ball out. It's going to be an adventure as it gets up in the wind and drifts out of play.
But good hustle and good effort by Sierra and Ashley, both running, following after it. Probably would have stayed in if it weren't for the wind.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But that ball got up in the wind.
I'm about to blow up in the wind.
Ryan Phelps, the Labette coach, was asking me if we had some rocks to put in our pockets to keep us from blowing away up here. Ashley's changeup drifted inside a little bit, stayed a little high. Now the count is full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. That one fouled off and just behind the car heading down the street. So is it starting to get vacant on campus?
Yeah, it is. And I'll stay here, as well as the sophomore girls, I'll stay here tonight, leave in the morning. Everybody has to be out by 9:30 tomorrow.
By 9:30.
Except for softball players, of course. I think they have to be out by Sunday.
That's on the ground. CeeLo backhand stop. Long throw from CeeLo. Not in time. A run comes home on the base hit from Westmoreland. Westmoreland gets an RBI, and Fluman takes home and scores a go-ahead run, and Labette now with an early 1-0 lead. That'll bring up Macy Williams, the second baseman.
I don't think anyone's hitting a homer today.
No. Williams takes a strike on the outside half. The question about the weather today, Jasmine, is when is it going to change? Because this wind is supposed to shift.
Oh, good.
On the ground at CeeLo. CeeLo thinking 2, underhand flip. Kalen over at second. Makes a play. Larks get the leadoff runner on the fielder's choice. Yeah, it's supposed to be a low of 34 tonight.
Starting when, though?
Well, I don't know. When the wind is supposed to shift and start blowing out of the north.
Yeah. This dirt is getting my eyeballs. I don't know how they're doing it out
It's
there.
getting into mine, too.
I don't know how they're doing it. I mean, the wind's blowing right into us, I suppose. Oh, gosh.
There's a strike on the outside half, or the inner half, rather, from Ashley to Lex, as this is Emily Harrell. Harrell, the leading Labette hitter from the 9-hole, as she's batting .516 and 16 for 31 on the season.
I'll be down here if you need me.
Okay, okay.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, downstairs, Sam can't come up with it. And Williams aboard.
I know everyone listening can't feel this wind, but you can hear it.
Yeah, I think they can.
And let me tell you, I'm from Kansas. I'm used to the wind. This is brutal. This is disgusting. Do you know what the... is that?
The what?
What? What the...
I want you to look that website up at the in between innings.
Oh, okay. I was going to ask, like, what the... is that what you're trying to tell me?
No, it's a really cool website that you can check something out, and you'll see. We might be able to see where the... That's on the ground. Kendall off the bounce, throws across in time, and there's 2, and that'll do it as Harrell grounds out. asking for help, and I think they said that Phillips coming in to talk to home plate. They wonder if she didn't pull her foot, and they said no, she did. Said he did.
Okay, I'm gonna start red.
My name is Molly Shervany, and both my parents and my older sister have gone to KU. It's kind of the thing we do. And that's what I was planning on too. But I loved the Hesston College tour. I still remember my personal guide, Kimmy, and talking with all the art professors. At KU, I was in a huge group of students, and I didn't really get to see what I wanted. Hesston College made it for me. Taking gen eds at Hesston is helping me build a really strong foundation. I get individual attention and know my professors and everyone in my class. I like the personal relationships, and that's something that Hesston offered that nowhere else did. With this foundation, I'll be ready to finish my major at KU. I'm currently a Hesston Lark, but soon I'll be cheering Rock Chalk Jayhawk at KU.
I'm Roman Arnold from Dallas, Texas. I toured my dad's school, Texas A&M, and it really was beautiful, but it was huge. He talked about class sizes being over 100. I visited Hesston as a baseball prospect and never looked back. I got the chance to be involved right away, not only on the field, but as a part of the community. Everybody knows each other on campus. We're really close-knit. And if you want faith to be a part of your athletic experience, no one does that better than Hesston. I'm not worried about transferring. My advisor saw me out at least a half a dozen times the first semester just to make sure I was on the right track. I started as a Lark at Hesston College, and I'm planning on transferring to a state school, Texas A&M. Giga Maggies.
1.
And welcome back to the City Ball Nightman.
I can feel the dirt hitting me in the face.
It's windy. Sam Amarante to lead things off here in the top of the second. Southwest 31, gusting to 45. As Sam's first pitch foul back down to play. Now texting, we're waiting for Dorothy's house to fly by. Not quite, but we're getting there.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. They should have filmed it here. They could.
They could have on a day like
Wouldn't
today.
even have to buy any props. This is literally tornado weather.
Okay, it's not literally tornado weather.
Okay, it's literally like tornado weather.
Sam sees a pitch on the outside half. It drifts too far out. They count 1 ball and 1 strike. Sam fouls one back to the fence. And they count 1 and 2. That ball in the dirt, and the count now even 2 balls and 2 strikes. I think this wind is messing with both pitchers, Jasmine.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how it couldn't be. You'd have to be
Even though it's behind the pitchers,
really
they're pitching
focused and really something.
That one too far outside, and they count 3 balls, 2 strikes to Sam. Sam hitting .459 on the season. Goes down swinging. Second strikeout for Jones on the afternoon. That'll bring up Sierra Long. Sierra has been tearing the cover off the ball here for the Larks. She hit her 6th home run. She leads the Larks with 6 bombs. She's 33 of 68, a .485 batting average. Sierra did hit a home run against Hutch the other day. And that one misses high and away. There's a strike at the knees, and the count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Labette leading 1-0. Sierra chases the changeup, and she's quickly behind 1 ball, 2 strikes. Going too far low, too down, and too far out. For Jones in the count now, 2 balls, 2 strikes. High and away, and we're full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Sierra fouls it back to the fence. And the count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Sierra fly ball up in the wind, tailing away from the right fielder, but Harold reads it perfectly. For just a second, Harold looked like she was going to overrun it, played it perfectly, and Harold forces Sierra on the flyout. And they're 2-away for Jocelyn Chavez.
Now, you're not a fan of the walk-up songs, are you?
I am not a fan of walk-up songs.
Why? Explain that.
That's a foul ball backing out of play. There's in softball like this, there doesn't need to be because you don't have enough time to walk from the 4 seconds that a song can play.
I like them.
And the 0-1 on the way. That one missing downstairs. Also, too many times, too many people are caught up about their walk-up song when they should be maybe focusing more on the game.
Or their walk-up songs help them focus on the game.
But I can kind of understand that too, as Jocelyn fouls it back and out of play. Count 1 ball and 2 strikes. With 2 outs here. Too far outside. Jones misses just outside, and we're even 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2. Strike 3 outside corner. Joss retired. 3rd strikeout for Jones. We've played 2. Labette 1. Larks nothing. Back after this.
There is something greater than anything the world has to offer. Money, fame, fortune. It's finding meaning to your life, to find a purpose for living. And that's what we do at Heston College. We help people find that special calling, to find out what they were born to be and do, to figure out that purpose that's greater than themselves.
At Heston College, I really think about the logo as being centered to who we are. It's a greater than sign. It's an arrow. It's taking people places, and it's taking students beyond their worldview, beyond their comfort zones. It's about helping students be greater than themselves through an environment that is focused on Christ. I'm greater than thinking I can do this on my own.
I am greater than my fears.
I'm greater than bullying. I am greater than systems of oppression and confined ideas.
I'm greater than greed.
I am greater than being content with just a Sunday faith.
I'm greater than perfectionism.
So I'm greater than my former self.
And welcome back to the City Ball Diamond as we're in the top of the 3rd. In this wind-blown game, Labette leading 1-0. You know, and like I said, if the wind would just back off, like if it was like this would be perfect.
Right here is literally perfect. Right. It comes and goes.
It does. That on the ground, Ashley backhand throws over in time as Malo retired. And I'll bring up Megan Taylor.
But when it comes, it's brutal.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's not messing around.
You can kind of see, like I was showing Jasmine between innings, the website that shows the wind, and you can see the wind direction. It's kind of cool to see. You can kind of see where the front line is and where everything's going to change. First pitch tomorrow will be at 12 o'clock. Jasmine and I will not be here, but they will have a broadcast. This is fouled backing out a play by Taylor.
Oh, person's backyard. What will you be doing tomorrow?
I had other plans.
To do what?
I had other plans.
Oh, secretly.
Yeah. Originally, this game wasn't going to be broadcast, so I had already made the plans.
The game tomorrow, you mean?
Yeah. Golf coach Chris Friends and I are playing in the Heston Golf Course, St. Patrick's Day. How low can you go tournament?
They have a tournament?
Uh-huh.
Why didn't anyone ask me to play in it? By the way, my golf class?
On the ground at CeeLo. CeeLo can't come up with it. And Taylor aboard. Yes, Jasmine, your golf class.
I'm making strides. Like, even Clay is impressed with my progress.
I want to see it.
This golf stuff, it's not hard. Anyone can do it. Which is what I've been saying all along.
I want to see it.
Okay.
Laura Pineda coming out.
No, we actually haven't gotten to the holes yet. But
hey, as long as you
for not ever playing golf before, I think I'm doing pretty dang good.
We'll let Chris and I tweak your swing. We'll get you even better. How about that?
Well, Chandler teaches the class too with Clay. He's really good.
Yeah.
Like, he's really good at saying exactly in a way that makes you understand.
Laura Pineda takes a strike on the outside corner. Yeah, it's a how low can you go tournament tomorrow at Heston Golf Course.
Tomorrow's St. Patrick's Day?
Tomorrow's St. Patrick's Day. Fly ball up in the wind. Who knows what that's going to do? Is it's going to blow a long way. CeeLo comes running, tracks it down, and makes a basket catch, and there are 2 outs. Never quite know where that ball's going to end up if it's hit that high in the air.
Is it the top of the third?
It is the top of the third.
They haven't changed the innings.
They have not, but we have it top of 3. Gwen Smalley, catcher, reached on air in the first. She's 0 for 1. Ashley misses outside. Labette up 1-0, 2 outs here, top of 3. That one misses down and away. And they count 2 balls, no strikes. Pineda rips one, but that gets up in the wind and fouled away. And they count 2 balls, 1 strike. Fly ball center field, hanging up there. Taylor Martin camps underneath it, makes a play. Labette strands a runner. We've played through 2.5. Larks lead, or Larks trail 1-0 back after this.
Earn your Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree at Heston College and become part of their 50-year tradition of outstanding nursing education. Located just 30 minutes north of Wichita, Heston College is a small, Christ-centered private college that provides state-of-the-art training for tomorrow's caregivers. The nursing program has maintained accreditation throughout its 50-year history, and 3 tracks offer you the BSN program you need to meet your goals, whether you are just starting out or building upon your previous education. The RN to BSN program offers hybrid courses scheduled to promote life balance, and also offers a special RN to BSN tuition program.
Small class size allows Heston College faculty to get to know and genuinely care for each student. A rigorous, holistic nursing curriculum provides practical hands-on experience in our active simulation lab. You will also gain real-world caregiving experience ranging from neonatal to geriatric in well-respected regional clinical agencies.
From my first contact with Heston College, I could feel the caring atmosphere. The nursing faculty made me feel at home. They walked me through the curriculum, and now as a student, they regularly check in on my life, my family, and my success.
Heston College provides the education and personal attention expected of a top private school. at a cost comparable to public institutions. 100% of students who applied for financial aid received aid.
After classroom and clinicals, the ultimate goal is passing the RN licensure exam and getting a job. 98% of Hesston College's 1,600 graduates have achieved a
And welcome back here as we're in the bottom of the third. Jenna Schneider, Kaylin Lastly, Bree Baca all due up here for the Larks. And Jenna takes a strike on the outside half. As the wind ramping up. The 0-1 misses outside, and the count now 2, 1 ball, 1 strike. That one too far outside, the count 2 balls, 1 strike. Wind still just howling in. That one too far outside. Or 3 balls, 1 strike to Jenna Schneider from Jones. The 3-1 coming up. Jenna swings right through the 3-1. And we're full 3 balls and 2 strikes. Remember, you can chat live with Jasmine and I, right in the live chat.
Chat live in the live chat.
Jenna chases upstairs and goes down. Kaylin Lastly coming to bat. Kaylin's numbers on the season. Just 3 for 17. You can get going here.
Ow, that hurt.
You okay?
Yeah, I was like, a hiccup.
Oh, one of those?
Yeah.
There's a strike on the outside half. Kaylin lifts one up in the wind, hangs up there, and Williams making the play on the pop-up. 2 away for Bree. Here in the third. Larks trailing 1-0. That one misses too far outside. That one stays upstairs in the count. 2 balls, no strikes. Strike on the outside corner from Jones. Wind laid back for just a little bit. Wind lays back, it gets really nice, but that wind blows and it is not nice.
Perfect right now.
Yeah. Bree fouls one off. Now they count 2 balls and 2 strikes as the deuce is wild across the bottom part of the scoreboard. Larks trailing here 1-0 in the bottom of the third. Swing and a miss. Bree is retired. 5 strikeouts now for Jones. We've played 3. Larks trail 1-0. Back after this.
There is something greater than anything the world has to offer. Money, fame, fortune. It's finding meaning to your life, to find a purpose for living. And that's what we do at Hesston College. We help people find that special calling, to find out what they were born to be and do, to figure out that purpose that's greater than themselves.
At Heston College, I really think about the logo as being centered to who we are. It's a greater than sign. It's an arrow. It's taking people places. And it's taking students beyond their worldview, beyond their comfort zones. It's about helping students be greater than themselves through an environment that is focused on Christ. I'm greater than thinking I can do this on my own.
I am greater than my fears.
I'm greater than bullying. I am greater than systems of oppression and confined ideas.
I'm greater than greed.
I am greater than being content with just a Sunday faith.
I'm greater than perfectionism.
So I'm greater than my former self.
And welcome back here to the City Ball Diamond on this windy day. This is Annie Fluman, the third baseman, who drew a walk and scored the game's only one run so far. As we're in the top of the fourth, Larks trailing 1-0. Ashley working quickly, strike to the knees of Fluman.
What kind of break is there between games? Is it 20 minutes?
Something like that.
15,
20 minutes, yeah. Strike on the outside corner from Ashley to Fluman, and the count now 0-2. That one too far out, and the count 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Haven't had any live chats yet. I'll check Twitter.
Check Twitter. Yeah, go ahead and live chat with Jasmine and I. Questions, comments, feedback. Whether you're a fan of the Cards, a fan of the Larks, we'd love to hear from you. Ashley overthrows. This is upstairs and the count 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Nope, nothing on Twitter.
The 2-2. Strike 3 inside corner. Fluman frozen. Second strikeout of the day for Ashley. That'll bring up Peyton Nye. Nye is officially in the book 0-for-0 with a sacrifice bunt. So it's her second trip to the plate. Has yet to record an official at-bat. And she takes a strike there on the outside corner from Ashley.
He's killing me.
There's another good pitch from Ashley outside corner for strike 2. And Ashley quickly ahead, 0-2. Now to Peyton Nye.
You think it's any better being in those dugouts? Or
I don't know.
Not dugouts? I don't even know what those are called.
Those are dugouts. Is that one misses high? The count 1 ball, 2 strike.
It just confuses me though when they're not actually dug out.
No, not very many places do actual dugouts anymore. Outside of major league stadiums.
I wonder why that is.
Probably has something to do with drainage. Probably has something to do with
architecture.
Yeah. Strike 3 outside corner. Nye is frozen, and that's the second K looking in the inning dealt out by Ashley. I'll bring up Abby Westmoreland. Westmoreland singled and then was forced out on a fielder's choice. There's another strike on the outside corner. Ashley living there, loving that spot. That one too far outside. And the count 1-1.
How long did your bracket stay perfect yesterday? Do you know?
Arizona cost me.
Yeah.
Was
that the first one?
I think so, yeah.
You had Loyola?
I did have Loyola.
Same.
Well, I watched Clayton Custer from Loyola play in Wichita four straight years.
Mine got ruined on the first game. Rhode Island. I picked OU.
I did not pick
I knew
OU.
they had been playing bad, but I really thought they were going to rally. Just blow everyone away in the tournament.
I understand. It's
so unpredictable.
It is, but it's so much fun.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing about it,
is.
but it's frustrating when you have a bracket.
That's chopped on the ground, foul. And the count now, 2 balls and 1 strike here to Westmoreland.
And that's the fun thing, too, is every single game is close, whether it's number 16 playing number 1. They end up being close till the very end.
Can be.
Worth your watch.
And the 2-2 coming up now. Ash winds, deals. Misses upstairs. That gets away from Sam as the Ash does a little twist wind up, I guess you could call it.
Well, I think that's where I think the wind got a little chunk of that too.
I wouldn't doubt it. That one fouled back to the fence. The count still remaining full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. I'm gonna have to take another shower.
I know. I was just thinking I want to clean out my ears after this game. Actually, I have this headset on, so maybe not. Clean out my eyeballs.
Yeah. Too far out, and Ashley allows Westmoreland aboard on the walk. 3rd walk of the game for Ashley, and that'll bring up Macy Williams. Williams grounded into a fielder's choice. It's the second on the wild pitch. That one misses upstairs to Wayne the count. 1 ball, no strikes to Williams. 2 outs here, top of the 4th. Larks trailing 1-0. Snap throw back and diving safely in was Westmoreland on the swinging strike. And the 1-0. Too far inside from Ashley. Count now 2 balls, 1 strike here to Macy Williams. Williams, a sophomore from Riverton, Kansas. That one too far outside. And they count 3 balls, 1 strike. On the ground, Kendall sits down, throws across, and does retire. Williams has to throw across to Jenna. 1 runner stranded in the 4th. We played 3.5. Larks trail 1-0. Back after this.
My name is Molly Shervany, and both my parents and my older sister have gone to KU. It's kind of the thing we do. And that's what I was planning on too. But I loved the Heston College tour. I still remember my personal guide, Kimmy, and talking with all the art professors. At KU, I was in a huge group of students, and I didn't really get to see what I wanted. Heston College made it for me. Taking gen eds at Heston is helping me build a really strong foundation. I get individual attention and know my professors and everyone in my class. I like the personal relationships, and that's something that Heston offered that nowhere else did. With this foundation, I'll be ready to finish my major at KU. I'm currently a Heston Lark, but soon I'll be cheering Rock Chalk Jayhawk at KU.
I'm Roman Arnold from Dallas, Texas. I toured my dad's school, Texas A&M, and it really was beautiful, but it was huge. He talked about class sizes being over 100. I visited Heston as a baseball prospect and never looked back. I got the chance to be involved right away, not only on the field, but as a part of the community. Everybody knows each other on campus. We're really close-knit. And if you want faith to be a part of your athletic experience, no one does that better than Heston. I'm not worried about transferring. My advisor saw me out at least a half a dozen times the first semester just to make sure I was on the right track. I started as a Lark at Heston College, and I'm planning on transferring to a state school, Texas A&M. Giga Maggies.
Taylor Martin coming to bat here in the 4th. missing from upstairs from Jones. Taylor drew a walk. In the first. The only good thing about a wind like this, Jasmine, is maybe it can blow up some moisture. We could use some rain.
I really thought it was going to rain earlier. Did you see those clouds?
Yeah. So that one misses outside. I did see that there's almost a 90% chance of rain on Saturday night. Sunday night.
Sunday night, yeah.
Sunday night. And we could use it.
I got a text from Bindle's dad. What's up from Cali?
All right.
So when are you going to make the trip to Kansas?
There's a pitch for a strike on the outside corner.
Actually, if I lived in Cali, I probably would make the trip to Kansas.
3-1. There's a strike. A good comeback pitch from Jones. Froze Taylor, and Taylor now quickly has count 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch from Jones. Taylor fly ball center field. That could be an adventure. It will hang, and Nye comes underneath it as that ball started center field and stayed on the infield for a pop-up. Lexi coming to bat. Lexi 0 for 1, popped out into what turned into a double play. There's a strike from Jones here in the bottom of the 4th. That one fouled back and down the parking lot, across the street, all the way over into Tim and Vicky Larch's backyard.
Of course you know who lives there.
Of course I know who lives there. Strike 3, outside corner, Lexi frozen. And that is the 6th strikeout for Jones.
How many has Ashley had?
Just 2 so far. I'll bring up Kendall Richardson. Kendall struck out swinging her first at bat. There's a strike outside corner from Kendall. That one fouled back and out of play. And the count 0-2.
Good job, Ryan.
I count 1 ball and 2 strikes.
You know, we don't give Ryan enough credit here.
No.
We should really give him more shout-outs.
Absolutely. I did already a couple times. You were here, right?
Oh.
Ryan does great. Our camera crews do a great job.
Yeah, they do.
They really do. Is that one fouled back into play? And we're out of softballs. Ball game's over? Oh, no, not quite.
Funny. So very funny. We only have about 18 people watching.
Okay. Love to hear from you guys. Let us know who you are, who you're watching, where you're watching from. Whether you're a fan of the Cards, a fan of the Larks.
Battle of the Birds.
Kendall lifts one, and that tails foul and out of play.
If it weren't for that win, you think it would have stayed in?
That could have easily been trouble.
Yeah. That was a nice hit.
Well, lifted just the opposite way.
Didn't you and Phil say that's the perfect spot?
Yeah.
Right over there.
Yep. And the 1-2.
See, I pay attention when you guys talk.
You do. Kendall line drive right at the second baseman. Larks go very quietly. 1, 2, 3. That's 10 straight retired by Jones. We're back after this.
Located just 30 minutes north of Wichita, Heston College is a small, Christ-centered private college that provides state-of-the-art training for tomorrow's caregivers. The nursing program has maintained accreditation throughout its 50-year history, and 3 tracks offer you the BSN program you need to meet your goals, whether you are just starting out or building upon your previous education. Be a part of the tradition of caring as a Hesston College BSN student. Learn more about the Hesston College nursing program today. Located just 30 minutes north of Wichita, Hesston College is a small, Christ-centered private college that provides state-of-the-art training for tomorrow's caregivers. The nursing program has maintained accreditation throughout its 50-year history, and 3 tracks offer you the BSN program you need to meet your goals, whether you are just starting out or building upon your previous education. Be a part of the tradition of caring as a Hesston College BSN student. Learn more about the Hesston College nursing program today. Located just 30 minutes north of Wichita, Hesston College is a small, Christ-centered private college that provides state-of-the-art training for tomorrow's caregivers. The nursing program has maintained accreditation throughout its 50-year history, and 3 tracks offer you the BSN program you need to meet your goals, whether you are just starting out or building upon your previous education. Be a part of the tradition of caring as a Hesston College BSN student. Learn more about the Hesston College nursing program today.
Here to and welcome back here to City Ball Diamond. As we're on the top of the 5th, Labette leading 1-0.
This game's actually been going pretty fast.
Yeah. Don't say things like that, it can jinx it.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
That one misses too far outside, as this is Emily Harrell. Harrell grounded out. Her first at bat. On the ground at Ashley. Ashley sweeps it up, tosses over, and there's one away here. Michaela Malo is 0 for 2. On the ground, Kendall throws across, dug up by Jenna in time. Nice play there from Jenna to dig up the short hop.
That was a really nice play.
Excuse me, and the count. And now there's 2 away.
You're excused. Oh, we do have some baseball players to stick around.
There are. I saw them out there.
Surprised.
Number 21, Megan Taylor.
I believe I saw the Aussie out there.
Mm-hmm.
Nick Platt. Ashley's changed up missing. Ashley knew it when she threw it. She's kind of giggling about that as it got away from her.
Yeah, she does that when she knows. She'll smile and giggle.
Megan Taylor. That one bouncing short, and the count 2 balls, no strikes. There's a strike at the knees from Ashley. I count 2-1. Going to have a good behind-the-scenes feature on the Lark softball team in the Hesston record this coming week.
Ooh.
That one lifted up. Ashley calling for it, misses, touches it in fair territory. Her hand came off the bag on the far side, so Taylor takes the second on the error, and then is thrown out. And we're back after this.
The RN to BSN program offers hybrid courses scheduled to promote life balance, and also offers a special RN to BSN tuition program. Hesston College provides the education and personal attention expected of a top private school at a cost comparable to public institutions. 100% of students who applied for financial aid received aid.
After classroom and clinicals, the ultimate goal is passing the RN licensure exam and getting a job. 98% of Hesston College's 1,600 graduates have achieved a RN licensure. Graduates are well respected in the healthcare industry with a great record of job placement. My employer loves hiring Hesston graduates and recruits them every spring.
Be a part of the tradition of caring as a Hesston College BSN student. Learn more about the Hesston College Nursing Program today.
If you get called
The RN to BSN program offers hybrid courses scheduled to promote life balance and also offers a special RN to BSN tuition program. Hesston College provides the education and personal attention expected of a top private school at a cost comparable to public institutions. 100% of students who applied for financial aid.
Welcome back to the City Ball Diamond. Rusty and the always hungry Jasmine up here.
Yep, that's me.
As Sam Amarante coming to bat. Sam struck out.
For those of you who care, North Carolina just beat Lipscomb 84-66.
There's an outside corner strike from Jones. Yeah.
All these games are shaping up to be good games, let me tell you.
Always makes it a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I love March Madness.
How can you not love March Madness?
That one stays too far low to Sam in the count. Even. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I think it was Josie.
Uh-huh.
No. It was either Josie or Kylie.
That one fouled straight up and out of play.
Both of which are embarrassing. They'd never filled out a bracket until this year. I think it was Josie. I think it was Josie. That's what I'm saying.
Of course. Now, Josie's roommate is Kylie Brenneman, who is a volleyball player. Josie plays softball here for the Larks. Mm-hmm. They sound so much alike that Jasmine can't even tell them apart.
Yeah, pretty much.
That one fouled off and out of play.
No, they just have both unimaginable traits about them.
And they
Kylie,
say the same things.
They both don't like bacon. How un-American is that?
Very much so.
They both eat cold SpaghettiOs.
Again,
it's disgusting. Yeah.
That's why we call it Josie SpaghettiOs. That change misses upstairs. The count 2 balls, 2 strikes. Josie told me on Tuesday when I was with the team at Hutch that Jasmine went with Kylie to Wichita earlier on Monday, and then went back to Wichita with Josie on Tuesday. And at one point they said there's something that's so similar. Jasmine said that she couldn't tell them apart anymore.
No, it was crazy. It wasn't even Monday, Tuesday. It was the same day.
That was a fly ball out to right field, but played perfectly by Harrell out there.
Yep.
Yeah, you went to Wichita twice on Monday.
I went Sunday. It was Sunday. I went to church Sunday morning, and then Josie and I went again. And both times when we got back, they both said, well, back to reality. Both said that as soon as we pulled back to Hesston because they had homework to do. So, they're weird.
Sierra Long coming to bat.
We actually went to Wichita Sunday night because Fuzzy's Taco Shop opened.
How was
it? So we
it?
camped out at 4 a.m. outside in the freezing. It was worth it.
That one stays a little bit high to Sierra. Sierra flew out to right field.
Have you been before to Fuzzy's? You should go. You'd really like it. Have you ever been to Torchy's in Texas?
Mm-mm.
You should go to that too. You'd like it.
That one misses outside. Count 2 balls, no strikes.
Here we are, back to talking about food. I knew we'd get here somehow.
Yeah, we made it 5 innings. We did pretty well. Made it 4.5 innings. And that one downstairs. They count 3 balls, no strikes to Sierra.
No, I've been getting a lot of heat from the baseball players telling me I don't talk enough about baseball and what's actually going on in the game. I only talk about them and food. Priorities.
There's a strike on the outside half. Absolutely.
I always say, too, I don't actually know what I'm talking about most of the time.
You've gotten so much
I'm along
better.
For the ride.
You've gotten so much better.
Yeah, well, and it's just, if you didn't grow up when these in softball or baseball, they're complicated sports, okay?
Sierra on the ground, the second baseman, Williams. Williams tosses over, and that is now 2 outs. And 12 straight retired by Jones.
Wow.
Actually, excuse me. 14 straight retired by Jones. Jocelyn, first pitch swinging up in the air, lifted to left field. Taylor comes underneath it, makes a play. Larks go quietly once again. 1, 2, 3. We played 5. Larks trail 1-0.
Earn your Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree at Heston College and become part of their 50-year tradition of outstanding nursing education. Located just 30 minutes north of Wichita, Heston College is a small, Christ-centered private college that provides state-of-the-art training for tomorrow's caregivers. The nursing program has maintained accreditation throughout its 50-year history, and 3 tracks offer you the BSN program you need to meet your goals, whether you are just starting out or building upon your previous education. The RN to BSN program offers hybrid courses scheduled to promote life balance and also offers a special RN to BSN tuition program.
Small class size allows Heston College faculty to get to know and genuinely care for each student. A rigorous, holistic nursing curriculum provides practical hands-on experience in our active simulation lab. You will also gain real-world caregiving experience ranging from neonatal to geriatric and well-respected regional clinical agencies.
From my first contact with Heston College, I could feel the caring atmosphere. The nursing faculty made me feel at home. They walked me through the curriculum, and now as a student, they regularly check in on my life, my family, and my success.
Heston College provides the education and personal attention expected of a top private school at a cost comparable to public institutions. 100% of students who applied for financial aid received aid.
After classroom and clinicals,
And welcome back here as we're in the top of the 6th. Labette leading 1-0. Pineda up for the Cards. She's popped out to Sierra Long twice today. And Ashley misses outside. The wind trying to shift, still blowing in from the southwest, but every once in a while now, more gusts are almost coming straight in from the west.
It is devastating. Oh, Bendel's dad will be here April 5th through the 9th.
Fly ball left side, that'll hang up in the wind. And Lexi camps underneath it and makes a play.
Number 19, Gibbons.
Gwen Smalley coming to bat. And Smalley takes a changeup. 1 out here in the 6th. Few clouds rolling in. Now we could use a good rain shower too. That's on the ground. Kendall plays off the hop, throws across to Jenna Schneider in time. 2 away. I'll bring up Annie Fluman. Fluman drew a walk, scored a run, struck out looking. Turning into a pitcher's duel here as Ashley starts Fluman off with a changeup for the strike.
My eyes.
Mine too.
Burning.
My allergies have been very, very bad. And the 1-0. Or the 0-1.
I don't know why.
Tree pollen. In terms of allergies, tree pollen, grass pollen, things are starting to bud out a little bit.
I was being sarcastic.
No, didn't catch that. And the count 0-2. 2 away here in the 6th. One missing downstairs. Good block by Sam. That one high and away. Ashley misses again, and the count now 3 balls and 2 strikes to Fluman. Larks made a big announcement in Lark Athletics. That's on the ground foul, as Tim Cole will be the new baseball coach at Heston College. Taking over for Kyle Kyle.
I talked to a lot of the baseball guys, or freshmen.
Uh-huh.
Well, freshmen and sophomores. They were both there for the announcement. And they seem pretty excited about this decision.
Sounds that way. Payoff pitch. Too low. Fluman draws her second walk of the game. I'll bring up Peyton Nye. Nye's 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a sacrifice bunt.
Number 1, Peyton Nye.
Oof, it's cold.
Have a blanket.
Not cold enough for that yet.
Well, I'm just trying to. I'm here for you, Jess.
Thank you.
That ball lifted, staying on. Long run for Kendall. Kendall up against the fence, can't come up with it. Kendall just ran out of real estate in a tough spot where you're not sure where that fence is. Ball tailing away. Runner goes. Sam's throw. Not in time. As Fluman with the stolen base. Her second steal of the game. That one too high. And the count 2 balls, 1 strike. Time being called. Anyone talk things over out there? Real quick little conference with the infield. What they want to do. The wind blowing. Yes, it is.
It is that.
Count is 2-1 here to Peyton Nye. The runner on second, and Labette leading 1-0. 2 outs in the top of the 6th. Larks have yet to have a hit. They've been held scoreless and hitless. And they've only had 1 runner. Lifted, center field. That could be trouble. Taylor Martin running underneath it. Can't come up with a run coming home. And Peyton Nye aboard with a little bloop single and gets an RBI for her trouble.
Number 15,
Fluman comes
Abby Westmoreland.
all the way around. Westmoreland 1 for 1. Misses high and away. Labette up 2-0 now. Hammered. Kendall plays 1 hop, comes up with it. Jenna Schneider digs it out on the far side. Hard hit ball. Kendall makes the play, but the damage done in the 6th. Labette leads 2-0 back after this.
At Heston College, I really think about the logo as being centered to who we are. It's a greater than sign. It's an arrow. It's taking people places, and it's taking students beyond their worldview, beyond their comfort zones. It's about helping students be greater than themselves through an environment that is focused on Christ.
There is something greater than anything the world has to offer. Money, fame, fortune. It's finding meaning to your life, to find a purpose for living.
I'm greater than thinking I can do this on my own.
I am greater than my fears.
I'm greater than bullying. I am greater than systems of oppression and confined ideas.
I'm greater than greed.
I am greater than being content with just a Sunday faith.
I'm greater than perfectionism.
So I'm greater than my former self.
So go
My name is Molly Shervany, and both my parents and my older sister have gone to KU. It's kind of the thing we do. And that's what I was planning on too. But I loved the Hesston College tour. I still remember my personal guide, Kimmy, and talking with all the art professors. At KU, I was in a huge group of students, and I didn't really get to see what I wanted. Hesston College made it for me. Taking gen eds at Hesston is helping me build a really strong foundation. I get individual attention and know my professors and everyone in my class. I like the personal relationships, and that's something that Hesston offered that nowhere else did. With this foundation, I'll be ready to finish my major at KU. I'm currently at...
And welcome back here to the very wind-blown City Ball Diamond. There's not going to be a whole lot of topsoil left on this field at the end of this game. Jenna Schneider coming to bat. And Jenna takes a strike on the outside half.
Why'd you let so many people in this?
That's why it makes it fun.
No.
Jenna sees a pitch from Jones outside, too far out. The count 1-1 Lark still looking for the first hit.
I don't even know what my name is. Get Ross in it, what?
Your name is your name.
What do you know?
I remember what you entered. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1 is 1-2 strikes.
Bill Snyder?
It's not. You've never scrolled down and looked at all the names?
No, I've never even looked at this. I forgot even.
The 1-2. Strike 3, outside corner, Jenna Frozen. She strikes out for the second time today. That brings up Kaylin Lastly.
Rusty, you're 133rd.
Well, that one bracket.
I'm 138th! Oh my gosh, this is terrible.
Kaylin Lastly coming to bat.
There's no shot, is there?
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of shot.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
What is it?
And then we'll talk more about it.
Okay. This is frustrating. It's sad. Disheartening. That's the word I would use.
Caitlin taking the first pitch. Ball. Chopper on the ground, bouncing up. Jones makes a play, throws it away. And Caitlin aboard, only the second Lark runner on after Caitlin aboard on the air. Now bring up Bray Baca. I see. Good to see Boo Ruiz set up, or dressed for the Larks. She's been out on the shelf lately. Bree struck out in her first at bat. It's only the second Lark runner of the game. Bree, a little flare, drops and foul. That was Taylor Martin, led the game off with a walk, but then was doubled off on a pop out as she tried stealing and was doubled out. That was popped over to third and thrown across the diamond. That broke a streak of 16 straight batters retired. That's on the ground, could be trouble. And he does, but the play made over there from Fluman across to
wait a second.
Pineda.
What? Number 29, Taylor Martin.
And Taylor Martin coming to bat here in the sixth. Larks trailing 2-0 with 2 outs. Larks still looking for the first hit of the game, Jasmine. That one fouled back out of play. The count now 1-2 strikes.
Did Joe's just come in to run?
No.
But I'm confused.
Why? Kaylin's over on second base.
Oh.
Okay. Taylor fouls it. That one hits a pole and bounces out. Changeup stays upstairs, and they nearly caught Kaylin leaning. I see a lot of Heston kids in the Lions Club Children's Park back there as they're on spring break now starting today. The 2-2 stays too low. Kaylin trying to run. Slides in safely. Tag not applied. Count is full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. On the ground, Jones, though, makes a play, tosses over, and the Larks' threat retired. Go to the top of the 7th, Labette leading 2-0.
There is something greater than anything the world has to offer. Money, fame, fortune. It's finding meaning to your life, to find a purpose for living. And that's what we do at Heston College. We help people find that special calling, to find out what they were born to be and do, to figure out that purpose that's greater than themselves.
At Heston College, I really think about the logo as being centered to who we are. It's a greater than sign. It's an arrow. It's taking people places. And it's taking students beyond their worldview, beyond their comfort zones. It's about helping students be greater than themselves through an environment that is focused on Christ. I'm greater than thinking I can do this on my own.
I am greater than my fears.
I'm greater than bullying. I am greater than systems of oppression and confined ideas.
I'm greater than greed.
I am greater than being content with just a Sunday faith.
I'm greater than perfectionism.
So I'm greater than my former self.
And Josie the dog.
Josie the dog. And welcome back here to the top of the 7th in the wind-blown City Ball Diamond. As this is Macy Williams. And Williams takes a strike from Ashley outside corner. Bunt laid down, and that rolls foul. And now Williams quickly behind 0-2. Little looper, that will drop in for a base hit. Far side, right side corner.
It's a good place.
It is. Macy Williams doubles into the right field corner. And that brings up Emily Harrell. Curveball. Or the, excuse me, changeup, but misses. Count 1-0. Harrell showing bunt, pulls back. There's a strike from Ashley, and the count 2 balls, 1 strike. On the ground, Kaylin can't come up with it. Run coming home. But Harrell gets to second, gets to first on the fielder's choice. Good heads-up play there from Sierra to come home to Sam with a tag. To Kayla Malo. Head coach Andrew Sharp coming out to talk things over real quick. What they want to do with one out, trailing by 2 in the top of the 7th. Malo 0 for 3. Pitch from Ashley missing it a little bit low, and a little bit away. Runner going, throw not in time. Count even at a ball and a strike. She took a swing at that on the hit and run. With the steal that she tried to just throw off Sam's timing a little bit. Did for the stolen base. That one fouled off. And they count 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one, little chopper. Kendall can't come up with it. And Malo takes second.
What?
After the little infield single. She never slowed down. Saw no one was covering second, off she went. Taylor coming to bat with 2 on and 2 out.
I think that was just a lot of miscommunication there.
It was, but it was a little bit. It was a little single. There was no error.
Yeah.
Only 1 out. There's a strike on the outside half from Ashley. Push bunt. Kendall trying to come home. Safe underneath the tag. As Taylor aboard on the fielder's choice.
I don't understand that one.
Well, the Larks were trying to keep the run from scoring.
Yeah, no, but it looked like she was out.
No, she was there underneath the tag.
What?
She slid underneath the tag. The toss from Kendall was a little bit high.
Okay.
And so she slipped in underneath the tag and was safe. As Pineda takes a strike.
I see it now.
Count is even, 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out as Labette has scored a run here in the 7th. That ball popped up. That one popped up off the fence. On the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Too far outside, the count evens at 2-2. Chopper on the ground. Kendall's only play at first base. In time. No, they say she was safe. Tagged out at home. No, they said she was out over at first base. Okay, so the Larks end up with a double play there on the 5-3-2 double play. I thought the umpire said, well, safe. So we played 6.5. Labette leads 3-0. Back after this.
The RN to BSN program offers hybrid courses scheduled to promote life balance and also offers a special RN to BSN tuition program. Hesston College provides the education and personal attention expected of a top private school at a cost comparable to public institutions. 100% of students who applied for financial aid received aid.
After classroom and clinicals, the ultimate goal is passing the RN licensure exam and getting a job. 98% of Hesston College's 1,600 graduates have achieved a RN licensure. Graduates are well respected in the healthcare industry with a great record of job placement. My employer loves hiring Hesston graduates and recruits them every spring.
Be a part of the tradition of caring as a Hesston College BSN student. Learn more about the Hesston College nursing program today. The
As we're into the bottom of the 7th, Rusty and Jasmine here for the final Larks at bat, possibly. Larks have yet to have a hit today, Jasmine. They have had 2 runners after an error and a walk, but Larks have yet to find a hit out there. Paige Jones stymieing the Larks as Lexi Avalos fouls it back into the fence for a strike. That one stays too far low, and the count now quickly 1-1.
Can you hear the team chanting over there? Get it going.
It's led by Sam Amarante. Sam brought most of the cheers with her, from what I understand.
From
high school, and there's a base hit, and the Larks have their first hit of the game as Lexi lifts one over into left field. Sam's from Lodi, California. Excuse me, Lodi.
Oh yeah, she's from where Kendall's from.
Yeah,
I knew that.
Speaking of Kendall, here she comes to bat.
What's her name?
Kendall.
I don't think that's her name.
Kendall Richardson? Yeah.
I think it's Bendel.
Kendall? It's still Kendall.
I think it's Bendel with a B.
The first pitch to Kendall at the knees for a strike. Or Bendel, depending. But we haven't called her Bendel very much this year.
Even her grandma called her Bendel. We haven't broadcasted much this year. What are you talking about?
There's a pitch on the outside half.
We've only done one other game?
No, a couple. I think they...
Well, it was 2 games and one that freezing cold day.
Yeah.
I think that was the first one.
Count 1 ball, 1 strike. No, we did another one before that, too.
You've been lacking. It's just you, not me.
Kendall lays a bunt down. Perfect bump by Kendall. Throw in. Does get Kendall, but it was a perfectly executed bunt by Kendall.
Yes, it was.
And Lexi moves up to second. So Kendall out on the sacrifice, but it won't go down as an at-bat.
Number 2.
This will bring up Sam Amarante. And Sam over 2. One out here in the 7th. That pitch misses outside. And they count 1 ball, no strikes here to Sam. That one stays a little bit low from Jones, and they count 2-0.
James Ruiz says, let's go D, gotta pick it up. First live chat of the game. Thank you.
Glad you guys are here.
Uh-oh, what have I done? Oh, never mind.
That one lifted and out of play on the right side. And they count 2 balls, 1 strike. Strike on the outside corner. They count now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here, you want a quick little laugh, Jasmine?
What?
Would you like a quick little laugh? Bendel thought I was married.
No, she did not.
Yes, she did.
No, she did not.
Yes, she did.
I guarantee she did
The
not.
2 balls, 2 strikes. As that one fouled back and out of play. Off the fence, I should say. Oh, she did too.
When?
On Tuesday, she thought I was married.
No.
Yes. In fact, she told me, I could have sworn you were married. I said, no. You've been married, right? I said, no, I've never been married. She said, I could have sworn you were married.
No.
Yes, she did.
I don't believe you. Fake news.
That's too far outside of the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch coming up. As Lexi fouls it back. I count full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. That one popped back over us.
I didn't hear it, so.
No, it landed in the grass. It missed the press box. Cold?
I don't know. Like, my arms are warm, but my legs are cold. I'll go get my blanket after this game. I think.
There's a line drive, but right at the left fielder, Taylor. And there's 2 away. And that'll bring up Sierra Long.
James Ruiz also says, thanks a bunch for the broadcast.
Yeah, we're glad to be with you. We've got a bunch of games slated in April.
Thanks for watching the broadcast.
There's a strike on the outside half from Jones facing Sierra Long. That one missing downstairs.
What are you doing?
Me?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Keep looking down there.
See what's going on. The 1-1 coming up. Sierra, fly ball, and that's out of play.
Again across the street.
Towards Heston Machine Welding. And the 1-2 coming up. Sierra lost it. It's going to stay maybe on the infield. Long run for Pineda. She makes a play, and that will do it. Larks dropped the first one. 3-0. We'll be back with the start of the second game here on the Lark Network.